I am going to do a play on words here because today I am batch recording content for my YouTube channel, which also gets repurposed for Instagram posts, Instagram reels, content, emails, you name it, it's repurposed because it is all about working smarter and not harder. So my goal is to provide as much value as I can to you, my ICA, in my niche, private practice, full paying private practices. And there's so much information to share that my entire course, Private Practice Blueprint, covers what you need to kind of not have to think about much and get you to where you want to go quickly. But there are so many other details that you guys are going to want to know right now. And one of them is, what is batch recording and why you should do it? So on batch recording day, I'm making a video on what batch recording is. So this actually came up. I was just at Nashville. I went on a little tour for my networking events. I went to Georgia and held a beautiful networking event for therapists there at Dahlonega at a vineyard. It was beautiful. It was cold, but it was sunny and beautiful. And then I went over to Nashville and I had a happy hour networking event as well as a marketing workshop and networking event at Fleming's. And one of the questions that came up is, how do you create content? And I said, I batch record. And everybody said, what's that? Well, batch recording is also a term. A lot of what you're going to learn from me is marketing, right? So we don't learn about this, business and marketing, in our programs because our programs teach us how to be good clinicians, but not good business owners or marketing individuals. So here I am. So batch recording is a term where you record a batch of content, right? Whether it's written, video, podcast, whatever it is, audio, you're recording a ton of content that you will then reuse, repurpose, segment, or use later. So every 3 weeks, and here's my secret I share, I guess probably not proudly, is thank you, Dad, and the genetics in the Borges family, because we gray really early. So early that my first gray was in college when I was 17. And I actually found my daughter's first gray like in the back of her head when she was about 18 months. So sorry, Alyssa. My whole head, not just like little cute, little like highlighted spots, like my cranium completely goes white and I look like my grandmother. So because of that, I have a scheduled set in stone appointment with my hairstylist, Lisette, my glam squad who does my makeup and my hair, every 3 weeks. So I go in, she does my hair, and then we've been adding on since I started batch recording for you guys on YouTube and everywhere else this video will be aired. And every 3 weeks I go in, she does my grays, she styles my hair, she does my makeup, and then I come in and I block out every 3 weeks on the day that I get my hair and my makeup done, I record content for you. It sits in a library, my video editor edits, and then they create captions, they upload the video into YouTube, they schedule it, they prep the emails that go out then on a weekly basis to share and get in front of you. In addition to, I will share this video in different groups. The algorithm will share this video. Hopefully you will share this video. So batch recording is when you're creating content in one sitting, but you're creating lots of content to then spread out and share over time. So on my batch recording day, I'm going to let you know that you should, if you're not recording content, again, recording can be writing captions, creating freebies, lead magnets, all the words that I will share with you on this channel. You should be sitting down and creating content to share with your ideal client. And the best, smartest way, if you can, is to batch record, which means you sit down and get a lot done in a little bit of time, but then you're scheduling it out for weeks to come if and whenever possible. I've been in business for over 12 years. I've been working on the coaching and marketing piece since about 2019. This is a whole lot of growth in a short time from when I started. So this is not something that existed when I first came out. It's not something I knew about. The entrepreneurship, the business, the marketing aspect, the batch recording, the being on video, the social media stuff are all things that I had to painstakingly learn, just like everything else that I've done, and master. So I did not wake up one day and then suddenly appear, but I do know that if I don't show up in front of you, my ideal client, I will not attract you and you will not know that I offer coaching and groups and one day a membership and my private practice blueprint program, and you won't hear about this channel. Everything goes to share value, to help you, but then also to let you know, hey, this is what you need to have a resource. You want to have a private practice that is successful. probably and most likely that's full paying. You want to make multi-six figures. You don't want to work like crazy and work with insurance. And I'm teaching you how to do that. So I am offering you the value of the skills that I know will help and work. And because I offer that value, if you need more help and support, who is the person that you think about? Hopefully right over here. All of this to say, create content for your ICA. Make sure that you do it consistently. Show up, because if not, your competition will. And when you can, time block your schedule, which we will also talk about. If I haven't yet, it's somewhere in this channel. And batch record whenever possible, and then repurpose, repurpose, repurpose. Show up, offer value, be consistent. See you in the next video.